Yes, he is, Derek. Very long odds on. 3 to 1 on, in fact, Ashley House. Midnight Love is 9 to 2 from 4s. Skegby 11 to 1 from 10 to 1. Wiggy Geo 16 to 1. Sub Rosa is 33 to 1 from 25s. And Larkin's the outsider, 50 to 1. All 6 quoted.
There is the favourite on the left of the picture now. Ashley House, Graham Bradley, would like to get off the 30-minute mark for the season for Michael Dickinson. Been allotted top weight in the Grand National this one, thanks to 3 wins last season and 3 impressive victories this term. He made a bad mistake 4 out and finished a bit tired when third to Coombs, Ditch and Brown Chamberlain at Cheltenham last time out. But even without a mistake, that's not bad form, and he's the one they've got to beat today. The long odds-on favourite, Ashley House, number 2. Geo in the foreground, Hunter Chaser from the Cleveland country, he could take them along. Sub Rose is another Hunter Chaser, and Skegby in the black and red half colours. He should be there at the finish, but he's a long way out of the handicap in this. They've been called up. Over to Roy.
Thanks, Derek. Yes, and indeed they're away. Starlet John Mangles gets them away nice and quickly, and starting to make their way towards the first fence. Quite a long run before they get to it, and it's Nigel Tuffy settling down in the lead on Wiggy Geo, followed by Midnight Love up in second place. Then the long odds-on favourite Ashley House in third, closely followed by Skegby. And the last 2, 5 and 6 at the moment are Sub Rosa. And finally, the now almost white grey Larkin. Still running towards this first fence, a plain one, with the journey just over 3 miles and half a furlong. Here comes the first very shortly. Here it is now, Wiggy Geo, and the jockey rather called a cab at that one, but gets over it all right. In second place towards the outside, Midnight Love. Very close and on the bridle on the inside, Ashley House, followed by Skegby. And these 4 are already some 5 or 6 lengths ahead of Larkin and Sub Rosa. Skegby rather big at that fence and just loses a little bit of ground. Remains in 4th though, and it's now Ashley House who's pulled his way into the lead. Ashley House then, a horse who represents over this one well, represents the Dickinson stable in place of Silverbuck, Bragourn, Captain John and Gay Spartan, who are all entries for this race. And Ashley House by some 2 lengths now from Wiggy Geo. Midnight Love being driven up on terms with Wiggy Geo as they start to make their way into the home straight for the first time and to face 4 plain fences. This next is the 4th, and it's also the 4th from home when they get to it again. Ashley House in the lead from Midnight Love second now, then Wiggy Geo, the crossbelts over on the far side in third, in 4 Skegby, then 5 Larkin, and 6 and last at the moment is Sub Rosa. Nearing the next plain fence, Ashley House, another fluent jump from Wiggy Geo and Midnight Love. Midnight Love with the breastplate on this side, and then comes in 4th place Skegby. On now to the 6th, and it's Ashley House and Graham Bradley still in the lead. Wiggy Geo being set up again to dispute second with Midnight Love. Then comes Skegby, the last 2 Sub Rosa and Larkin. Running now towards fence number 7, which does become the 19th and final fence when they get to it again. Ashley House in front. Ashley House coming to jump this one with a lead of about 1.5 lengths from Midnight Love, who jumped that one fairly fluently. Then Skegby taking closer order now, followed by the early second, Wiggy Geo. Now they come up past the enclosures and past the winning post for the first time. And it's Ashley House, who is still in the Cheltenham Gold Cup, but more likely, of course, to go for the National. From Midnight Love, who is 50 to 1 or thereabouts for the Gold Cup. In second, then Skegby towards the outside, in the frame 8 times this season, but a winner only once. Then Wiggy Geo having only his 2nd race of the season, and now they're nearing the water jump. Fence number 8 coming up now is the water for the one and only time in the race, and it's Ashley House. Up and over safely from Midnight Love 2, Skegby 3, Wiggy Geo 4, 5 and 6 are still Sub Rosa and Larkin. Sub Rosa, a one-time inmate of the Jim Draper stable in Ireland. At the next plain fence now, Ashley House, Midnight Love 1 and 2 are still Skegby 3, Wiggy Geo is 4, and 5 and 6 remain Sub Rosa and Larkin. Now to an open ditch, fence number 10, it's also the 10th last. Ashley House still in command by some 2 lengths, I suppose now, from Midnight Love. Midnight Love looking to a return to his unbeaten winning form of last season over this one. Ashley House, Midnight Love, Skegby, Wiggy Geo. And now they'll shortly be meeting the rising ground right over on the far side of the course. They're just about halfway now in the Pennine chase, so a good opportunity to bring in Derek Thompson.
Well, Ashley House is giving a marvellous display of fast, fluent jumping and is leading them all a merry dance at the moment. But Midnight Love is staying with him. He's made a couple of mistakes. He's got a bit close to a couple of his fences, but he's certainly a different horse from the horse who's run his previous two races. He's lifting his feet, and there's certainly something about him, and he's got the leader in his sights at the moment. Skegby being chased along. Gio staying on in fourth at the moment. They've been going a real good gallop all the way, but Ashley House, well, he's got fitness on his side, but Midnight Love, remember, he's getting £6 from the odds-on favourite, still there with the leader in his sights. It's still wide open, but Ashley House going superbly well, Rory.
Yes, he certainly is, and he jumps this one well too. So does Midnight Love. Then Skegby, Gio is over in fourth. And it's Ashley House, ridden by Graham Bradley on the 13-winner mark for the season, closely followed though now by Chris Grant. His score is 42 on Midnight Love. At the next fence, Ashley House, Midnight Love, just a slight mistake at that one. And these two principals in the race are now drawing clear of Skegby, who is in third place, and Gio, who is fourth. Ashley House only by half a length or so from Midnight Love, who clips the top of that. The Birch went flying, then Skegby, Gio. There's Sub Rosa jumping in fifth. Larkin is still in the race, but a long way last. Making their way now towards the final turn. They just got 4 fences left to take here at Doncaster in this, the Pennine steeplechase. And it's Ashley House, odds on to win it, but Midnight Love battling on well and is very close with him. Nothing between the two there. Midnight Love again, just pecked slightly on landing though. And it's Ashley House with the rail to race against, who is in front still from Midnight Love, this big horse on the near side. 3 to go. Ashley House over first. Midnight Love second, and again not foot perfect. Skegby coming to take it in company with Gio. Gio just third now, Skegby fourth. But with just 2 to jump, it's a 2-horse race, and it's Ashley House in front by some 2 lengths now from the long-striding Midnight Love. And again, the jumping of Ashley House much more fluent. Only 1 to go and a furlong and a half to travel. And it's Ashley House, who surely has only got to jump the last to collect, because he must surely have Midnight Love beaten now. Just 1 to jump. The 19th and final fence, over it safely. Now the long run in of 240 yards. But it's Ashley House who's not going to be caught now. This is going to be the 3rd winner of the day for Michael Dickinson, because Ashley House wins the Pennine chase. Close home, Ashley House by 3 or 4 lengths from Midnight Love in 2nd place. The 3rd is going to be Skegby, but he's going to come home a long way behind in 3rd, beaten virtually a distance in 3rd. There's Skegby crossing the line now in 3rd. Next will be the hunter chaser, Gio, followed in by Sub Rosa, another hunter chaser, of course. And these are the only finishers, Larkin having pulled up a long way out. So the outcome of the Pennine chase, a win for number 2, Ashley House, owned by Mr. Joseph McLaughlin, trained at Harwood by Michael Dickinson. Michael's 82nd winner of the season now, because he's already had 2 winners, don't forget. Delius at Stratford and the Welderer in our first by 1.5 lengths. Ridden by Graham Bradley, his 14th winner of the season. 2nd was number 11, Midnight Love, ridden by Chris Grant. 3rd, number 8, Skegby, the Mount of Martin Brennan. And 4th home, number 10, Gio. There are the 2 principals, Ashley House on the right, Midnight Love on the left. Let's see the closing stages again, described by Derek.
Well, the issue really was never in doubt, was it? And what a lovely display of jumping that the top weight Ashley House gave us. Graham Bradley, a lovely style, has almost got a flat race style, hasn't he? And Chris Grant, who's had 42 winners this season, really giving everything to Midnight Love, who really this is his first race of the season, because he hasn't got round in his 2 previous races. So obviously the fitness made all the difference. But if I owned or trained Midnight Love, I'd be very, very happy with this performance. Here they come down now towards the last fence. And once again, Ashley House, Graham Bradley's got it sewn up. Must be a lovely position to be in when you just look around and see the other jockey hard at work and know you're on a super jumper. And here he comes. Just watch him pop this. Lovely, beautiful, and once again Chris Grant has to just sit back that little bit on Midnight Love, but he's only going to be beaten about 4 lengths in the end, and that's no mean performance. He'll improve from this run. Getting round will have given him confidence, and Midnight Love can go on to better things. But there's no doubt about it, Ashley House mighty impressive and wins in the end very comfortably indeed. But he was long.